Hello? Hello?
What? What are you slapping?
Oh,
I can't see properly.
There's a fly flying around here. Just keeps coming up right into my vision. Just caught me off guard, you know? Panicked me.
The fly did?
Yeah, just gonna open a beer.
Oh,
what's happening, fella?
He's after your beer.
Welcome back.
It's good. It's good. Hey, welcome back, I was going to say season 4, but let's not get too hasty,
no,
eh?
not at all.
Season 2, episode 4, in the bag. Let's go.
Boom. So, what were you at today? Because I spent the entire day brewing beer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You know rum and coke?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I thought you were just having a Coke there for a start.
No, that's that'll put hairs in your chest.
Did you measure the rum? It looks like you've just fucked it in there.
I just poured it in.
Of course you did.
Oh god, do what you can't. You were brewing beer.
Yeah.
I put up a video today.
Did you?
On
you
YouTube.
did. Yes. Yeah. The old Instagram one. Haven't watched it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I don't particularly want to talk about it because I'd like people to go and watch it.
Yeah, just go watch the video. Like, it's on Ryan's page. You know, if you don't know how to get to it, you can go to my page, Dillon Osborne on YouTube, and if you look through the videos, he'll be in there somewhere. Watch a few of my videos till you find one where he's featured, and then read the caption somewhere. There'll be a link to Ryan's YouTube page, and then you can watch that one. And then while you're at Ryan's YouTube, there's a video about me on his YouTube if you want to watch that. Is that all right? Decent plug.
I think we should just use your channel to plug this channel.
Here, talking about that, I sent you a link to a girl the other day on YouTube to watch. Sun Dude, is that her name? Sun Dude?
I don't know. Is this the one that filled her room with balloons?
Yeah, we'll tag her in the video, in the description below, right? Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Just totally. Pamela and I watched this girl called Emma Chamberlain. She's like, how to describe her? American female Alfie Days. Wait, where's Alfie Days from? He's from London, isn't he? It's that kind of vibe. Not as irritating as Alfie Days though. But she basically just vlogs her day. It's just a vlog, but it's quite weirdly entertaining. This girl, similar-ish style. She's literally not a lot of followers at the minute. 1,200 or something.
Wait until we tag her in this. She's going to explode.
She'll have 1,200.
Because that's what happens.
She'll have one less. She'll lose a follower.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's what happens when you when you talk to us or associate with us, you lose followers. It's how it goes.
Yeah.
It's what we call getting blacklisted.
Yeah.
We are blacklisted.
Welcome to our blacklist. So she popped up. I wonder if I can find her actual name there. Her name is Sun Dude on the internet. Sun.
That's not her real name.
No, man. That's just her name on that old yoke. Anyway, she
was born to Mr. and Mr. Dude.
Mr. and Mrs. Dude. I had put this really weird video up ages ago. About
talking about his fucking channel again. Hi guys, I'm just gonna go. You just listen to Dill takes the piss.
Yeah.
Dill takes everything. Dill gives nothing.
Dill pods photos. I put this video up about HEVC formats on a phone, right? It was a very boring video that I wasn't stoked on it, but I felt like there would be people like me who had this issue.
If you're going to plug, I wouldn't plug that video.
It's a shit video, but look, dude, it's got a lot of views from my channel, and there's a lot of comments on it because a lot of other people... look, do you know what it was? Mm-hmm. It was just a good old, honest, helpful... Not a tutorial, just hey, this is a problem I had, this is how you fix it. No beeshes, no bullshit around it. I went to say BS and bullshit and said beeshils. No beeshils. No beeshes around it.
That takes us back to season 1. With the bee shitting on you.
Oh yeah, the bee shitting. A bee shat on my chest. Do you know the way when you watch most tutorials now, they've been created because they know they're popular? I just created this because it was a problem I had and I made it and it works. It's like, and someone wrote the other day, thanks for just making a video that answers the question. I was like, no problem. Otherwise you need that 6 minutes of my day before we get to the fucking issue. Anyway, long story short, she commented on it going, thanks very much. I'm always interested in the people that comment.
She commented on your video?
She watched my video, all right? And said, thank you so much. This is driving me mad. Right? Well,
you didn't tell me that. You just sent me her video. Weird. I'm like, this is news to me, guys.
There you go. Yeah, she wrote on the video.
Check out Dill Takes Photos on his
This video is exactly what I needed. OMG. That's That's street talk for oh my god.
Is it?
And it's your thank you.
What is wrong with it? Today, I had to ask what WFH means.
WFH?
Yeah.
Please
tell me you don't know what that means either.
WFH.
WFH.
What fucking hood? Like, if I was like, I'm from the hood, and then they were like, what fucking hood? And you were like, the hood. I have no idea what that means. What WFH?
It means work from home. I had no idea.
Slide on.
Yasmin looked at me.
Slide.
Yasmin looked at me like I was some kind of.
Did she say I'm just gonna WFH today? And you were like, what?
No, someone commented on one of my posts and said WFH, and I was like,
"Is that a thing?" What that means. I don't think that's the thing.
Apparently,
I struggle with IMO, to be completely honest.
Of course you do.
Emojis.
I'm in my IMO. Isn't that in my opinion?
Yeah, I mean, but it took me ages to just accept that as a thing.
IMO.
But work from home, no.
Yeah, you don't believe that.
I just don't think everything should be abbreviated like that. Yeah. I also feel like I mean, okay, I felt like we were over that. I felt like that capped at LMFAO,
which is now just an emoji.
Yeah. I thought we were over all that. I thought we just put emojis now. Like, so when someone introduces a new one to table, I'm like, we're not doing the abbreviations, guys. We're done with that. That ended when little pictures arrived. Emoji language. Work from home, just a laptop emoji would do. Because otherwise it's like this.
A laptop emoji in a house.
Yeah. Otherwise it's like WFH, and then you go, huh? And then they go, do you know what that is? And you go, no. And they go, oh, it's
WF.
And then they go,
no, you just go WFH, WTF.
Yeah, and then they go, what do you mean WTF? And you're like, what WTF does WFH mean? And then they go, do you know what that means? And you're like, no, what does it mean? And they go, it clearly means work from home. And then you go, well, why'd you write that? Oh, just to speed this conversation up. And you're like, get fucked. This took 10 times longer than it should have if you just used the computer emoji and a house emoji.
Or just said work
said work from home. We don't need to. I think emojis overtook abbreviations. Stop using abbreviations. Right? Plead to the world.
We need to make a T-shirt. Over and out show. Stop abbreviating. But then just put stop and then ABBR.
Yeah. STP. ABBB. Yeah. I think like that is actually what in our last episode. I'm pretty sure we chatted about something to do with like not understanding technology, but
that was my granddad not understanding his iPad.
Oh yeah, that's what I was. And I think that I mean. I don't know how everybody else in their mid-30s feels. Maybe you're younger than this. If you are younger than us and you're watching this, it's weird. You do get like I think you go through stages where where shit used to be cool and you get older and you go not cool. And then you look at people doing what you used to do and you just go tits. And then like I know I'll look at us when we're like older and look back and go tits. But
no. I think we've reached the point where everything we do is now cool for the rest of time until we die.
I'm up for that. Sounds good to me. But I look back at...
I think when I look at I hope we're still doing this twice a week when we're 80. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
How fucking cool would that be?
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome to the OverAndOut show.
Still having the same Bluetooth problem. Oh, is my microphone on? My headphones have gone and switched off.
By the time
I've become
we're
English
80,
by that point.
We'll probably be doing it like hologram or something. In fact, we'll just be feeding it direct into your brain because you took the COVID vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
Which obviously has all the microchips in it. So that's where we'll be in your bloodstream.
Yeah, well, yeah. There'll be you won't have to log on or like anything. None of us will be leaving our house. We'll all be locked in a chamber, like in the Matrix, in a pod of jelly.
Like in our... No, it'll be like in WALL-E.
WALL-E? The cartoon?
Yeah? You've seen it, right?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, fuck. Anyway,
robots.
No, it's the little robot, but the whole of the human race are just all really, really fat and don't leave their pods.
Really?
It's like the Matrix, but fat people in the pods. Sort of.
Okay.
We're probably treading on dangerous ground here, aren't we?
I don't know why I've never watched WALL-E.
WALL-E's a great film. It's a really good... It's actually genuinely... If you got... It's a Disney film, is it not? It's Pixar, isn't it?
I think so,
I think.
Pixar, yeah.
If you and the kids haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend it.
Okay. I'll see. Something about it just never appealed to me.
Did you ever like Short Circuit?
What's that?
Short Circuit, the movie in the 80s.
With
the robot, Johnny Five.
Never seen it.
Jesus Christ.
I think you and I, when it comes
Hasn't
to
seen Short Circuit, watches Sunny Dude on YouTube.
Sun Dude.
Well, Sunny Dude.
By the way, back
Sun
to
Dude.
Sun Dude actually.
Yeah.
Right. Well, why are we talking about her? Video. Commented
You
on
were
a
the
video.
one who brought her up.
Commented-
I don't know, you and Pamela have got some fetish over her or something. I don't know.
Commented on her video. She commented on mine. Commented back.
Yes.
Bit of back and forth.
HEVC.
Ended up watching her videos. I don't know why I got onto this. I know why. She's got 1,200 followers or something. Monetized channel.
Monetized.
I can't fucking monetize my channel. 1,600.
I wouldn't bother.
No, I know,
bother.
but
don't give money to YouTube.
1,600 followers, right? And a bunch of... So I don't know where the threshold for that is, but I know today I was watching one of hers and she had an advert. I was like, how the fuck does she have an advert? She's getting equally the same amount of views as me.
It might be, and I found this out today on my YouTube video. I can't monetize because I've got like 5 followers, but it still looks like it's going to be monetized because there's a copyright claim in it. So she might have a copyright claim in her video, which means whatever music or whatever she's using, might be getting ads off it. So she's not allowed to earn money, but the music she uses or whatever
that could
she's
make
done.
sense. I mean,
possibly, I don't know.
Look, we haven't fact checked that. You've watched us discover it live right here. You know, do the research yourselves if you're interested in it.
Yeah,
but I'll just go with.
absolutely
I'll take you what you said there.
Yeah.
But
You should
so
do.
I just thought that was quite interesting. But like, I started watching her channel, hilarious, just really random, very random, mental stuff. Just her doing mad stuff, but just like a whole other spectrum of YouTube that like is so far from what I do and what I watch a lot of. Then just
what do you mean by because her video because I'll be honest,
you didn't understand it.
It wasn't that I didn't understand it. I just felt very removed from it.
Yeah,
like I didn't know what I was watching, and it brought up a whole load of existential questions.
Yeah, what's the point
about my life?
Yeah.
Well, no, it was just, and I think it was it was that kind of thing of like, oh, so this is what we do now. We just like, well, not we, and I'm saying this is very general terms, but
we as the human race,
we as the human race, or certain people will just go, I'm going to film my day, and I enjoy filming my day, and it makes sense to me filming my day, and I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. And I'm from the era before the internet where, at her, how old is she? What, 20, something like that?
20, 21, something around there.
Yeah, so we didn't really, we barely had the internet. Napster was still a thing, when I was that age. So that had just come out. So like there wasn't really the online video thing going on at the time.
No.
And so for us, or my generation, we'd just go out and do stuff and then talk about it with our friends.
Yeah.
And that whole concept of sharing your life was just still seems weird to me. That's all.
It's a hard balance, isn't it, to get it right, how much you share. I think what scares me as a parent now is that our kids are coming up in this world where there's no limit. Like they don't see the barrier between what you should share, what you shouldn't share. It's all, but maybe that's not a bad thing. It's all fair game in a way. Whereas I think we're in that generation where I remember going onto the internet, right, and it going,
and it taking an age
and
just
an hour,
to download a Word document.
Yeah, and my parents being like, "You've got 20 minutes on the internet." And it was like when you think about that,
you're on the internet and then your mum wants to make a call and you're like, oh
yeah, someone picks up the phone, internet's dead. Jesus. But if you think about what that was like, you have got 20 minutes on the internet, and I'm like that. If you switched off the internet today,
2 minutes,
I'm going back to bed because nothing's working. Nothing's gonna get done. Like switch off the internet in our house, fucking heating turns off. Mm-hmm. TV's off. The YouTube's off. Instagram's off. And I don't mean like just Wi-Fi. If you switched off all internet connection, can you imagine what would happen? Everyone would be like,
I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that they did a survey and teenagers put Wi-Fi above food and drink as a human right or a human necessity.
I'd say I expect it to be I expect it now. It's for me. It's like if I go to a hotel, I expect fast Wi-Fi first before the free bottle of water in the room. If you went into the room and they were like, would you like free biscuits, tea, and water, or free Wi-Fi? I'm gonna go Wi-Fi, please.
Is that because it's easier to go out and get a tea than it is to get Wi-Fi? Actually, no. Have you got 5G? I mean, because that's brilliant. To be honest.
No, I don't have
Of course
5G.
You don't have 5G.
No.
I can't get rid of it. It's just in my veins in London.
It's just everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Just burning through your system. No.
But it's weird, like, because Steve, he lives in Croydon. He doesn't have a lot of 5G there, but like literally where I am in West London, it's it's
But
everywhere.
like, how quick is it really? Because 4G, my 4G and my phone's fast. In fact, yesterday Wi-Fi bombed out on the house. Interwebs.
Well, I did a test
Just tethered from the
the
computer.
other day, and my download speed on 5G was faster than the internet that Steve had at his house. It was like 100 meg download or something.
Wow, that's pretty quick.
Yeah.
That is pretty quick.
I can do it. Do you want me to do a test right now? I can test it.
If you want.
Right. You carry on talking, promoting your own channel or something.
Okay,
and,
if you'd like to see more videos from Dyllon Osborne, you need to listen. You need to look for Dyllon Osborne on YouTube, because I kind of confuse myself, and I've got Dylan takes photos and Dyllon Osborne. So what are you gonna do about it? I don't know.
Yeah. No one knows. Right. Okay. Speedtest.net. Here we go.
There we go.
No, it's not sponsored, by the way.
Other
Holy
speed tests
shit.
are available. Quick.
Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna let it finish before I tell you. Hang on. There we go. It's still pinging.
Speedtest.net.
Yeah, speedtest.net. Okay. So my download on my iPhone. Do you want to guess what it is? In meg.
Meg. I can't even load the fucking website speedtest.net on my Wi-Fi in my house.
I'm on 5G. Yeah, I turned the
huge-
Wi-Fi off on my phone.
Huge amounts of eggs from dogs.
Yeah.
So actually, I've got something we can chat
guys,
about
welcome
after
to
this.
welcome to the
Where-
OverAndOut show,
where
we're
we look at
testing
the internet
speeds.
and you watch us. Well, okay, on my Wi-Fi in my house,
download speed. What is it?
download's currently sitting at 26 megabytes a second,
Well, let's finish it.
which is insane.
And this is on your Wi-Fi in Northern Ireland, yeah, Belfast.
Download test
right?
error. A socket error occurred during the download. So,
Okay, do you want to guess how much my 5G download is?
Okay,
then,
based
in
on the fact that
megabytes?
I know what mine should be about 200, because we pay an absolute shit ton to Virgin to make sure that we're connected to the fucking moon.
Okay.
So based on that, and you're saying 5G, I'm gonna go for 170 download 5G.
Okay, 401.
Fuck off.
Hang on. I just want to make sure there's no. Yeah.
Do you want to know what mine is?
Hang on. There we go.
Wi-Fi.
401.
Do you want to know what mine is? Wi-Fi in my house. Bearing in mind, Virgin, you bastards. I pay you a shit ton for 200 meg download.
Yeah.
Guess what mine is? Oh, come on, focus. 19.
30.
Pamela, get on the blow it up, Virgin. Shitheads. How could that be like 19 megabytes on Wi-Fi?
So I'm just going to do a speed test at my house because my internet is generally quite fast here. So, right, stay tuned, guys. This is
Well, I'll just test my 4G while I'm at it. It's kind of ridiculous, though, isn't it? When you like you pay for a whack, and they say, "Oh, you're up to 200 meg," and you go, "Sick! I'll pay you a shit ton of money for that." And then, but what they mean is like that's at its best. That's like, that's like 11 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. But you want to watch
when
anything.
No one else is online.
Yeah. Well, holy shit! My flipping 4G is only saying 5 meg download.
Well, there you go.
5 meg.
Okay, so
What's that?
On my interwebs at home, my download. And bear in mind, I pay for I think it's 500 meg because they upgraded me here for free. My download is 86 and my upload is 35.
That's insane, dude. Like I have got 4G is downloading at 5.7. I mean, that's just enough to load the favicon. Jesus Christ.
So basically, what we're saying is that if you have the opportunity to have 5G, just plug that straight into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Just do it. 400 meg, sorry.
But you were telling me about the 5G towers in London, isn't it? Like, because I still don't understand why people are worried about 5G.
I have no idea really.
Is it because there's so many towers to push that frequency throughout the city? It's not like 4G where you can have one tower that spans a wide area. You need a lot, so therefore microwaves. Microwaves.
I don't know. For some reason I think people think that it's going to infect us somehow because of the radio microchips and the megapixels and whatever. I have no idea.
I
and
feel
apparently it
like
gives you COVID. Who knows?
I feel like
what?
we're gonna.
If I can get internet speeds, that quick, then fucking ram me full of radio chemicals, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. You know what? Until I turn on my iPhone and I look at it and my face melts, I don't care.
So you're telling me that video may have killed the radio star, but 5G will kill the video star. Yeah, fine. And COVID will kill us all.
Oh, you mean 5G, not COVID?
No, I mean COVID killed the video star, like the video YouTubers.
Yeah, I am aware of that song. I don't know how you are, being so young and not knowing what short circuit is.
Here.
Anyway,
by the way,
can we go back to Sunny Good? Sunny days.
Yeah.
Sun Dude. Sorry, I'm just being offensive.
Sun Dude, you want more to chat about on Sun Dude?
Well, I thought you had a point, and we never got to it. We got engrossed with speed
something about her being able to monetize her channel. I can't remember. Anyway, check her out. It's hilarious content. Anyway, now,
can I just? Slurp. I like that. It's right in my ears.
Can we just discuss the insanity in this world? Like, there's a lot of stuff, right? There's a lot of stuff. Well, hold on. I've got a topic here, right? There's a lot of stuff that goes on in this world at the moment that is just I can't cope. Mentally, it's difficult. Physically, it's hard on our mental health, on our relationships, on our physical health, everything. And I feel like just generally as a species, we're dealing with a lot. And I feel like, given the fact that all the things that are happening all over in the States and in the Europe and the COVID and the fires in Australia and all of that shit, I feel like
I'm not laughing, by the way, at all those horrible things. I'm laughing at the fact that Dylan put "the" in front of everything.
By the way, Sun Dude in one of her videos says "the YouTube," and
she's all right in my book.
I just feel like, given all of that stuff, on top of all of that, just when you think you can't deal enough, I feel like I accept cookies forever. Now fucking stop asking me. Because I went to a website the other day, and every time I clicked a link to go to the next product page, it asked me to accept cookies. I almost, if I could, booked a flight to their HQ and burnt the place to the ground. Because I was just like, is there an option? And it weighs the question up of like personal information, security versus, convenience. Because on one hand, I'm like, let's use Signal.
What? Okay, wait. Can we just pick up on a word there? What do you mean by convenience?
Okay, so
because this is interesting. Yeah, I have a theory. I have a thing on this. What do you see that as convenient?
Okay, so you came to me the other day and said we should use Signal instead of WhatsApp because of the Facebook, right? So let's use an encrypted messaging thing, right? Because Facebook are watching us. They'll have our information. They'll advertise to us, and I'm like that. Yeah, they want to. Big tech, they want all our information. But on the other hand, just accept cookies until the day I fucking die. Never ask me again. Because I'm on one hand, I'm like super protective, but on the other hand, it's like, yeah, whatever. Spy on me. Look at everything I do. I don't care as long as I don't have to click. Because the inconvenience of having to click OK at the bottom of the screen every time I go to a website is insane. And I think like we accept ridiculous terms and conditions and hand over a lot of our privacy for convenience, so that we can use an app, so that we can visit a website, so that we can share things with friends, all that sort of stuff. And I think it's a real hard thing to weigh up.
Okay, because the thing is, as far as I understand it, you don't know website, like the reason when, like, say you go to, I don't know, like a John Lewis or a, I don't know, like the John Lewis or the Top Man or Top Shop or whatever the hell it is, wherever you're shopping online. Yeah, the only reason they have cookies is because they want to track you in terms of what you're buying, what you're looking at, all that kind of thing. It's not actually a convenience for you at all. It's for them to find out what you're doing. And I was reading earlier in the year that there's a trend for a lot of websites to actually take all the cookies off because they want more authentic shoppers, and they don't just want to pump them with ads and try and find out what they're doing. They just want real people that are into their stuff kind of thing. So I don't know if that's going to be a big trend that's going to happen soon, because obviously I don't think it will, because big companies are always going to want to know what you're doing. But the thing is that you don't actually need to have cookies on every website. The only reason is for them. It's not for you. It's so they can advertise to you better and track you and see what you're doing, which I think is bullshit, because it's almost like, when you go into, like, imagine you go into a shop. It's like, you walk into a shop and you're kind of like, right, okay, now you've walked into the shop. We're basically going to we're going to follow you around the shop. We're going to look at and take notes of everything you've picked up and put down. And then we're going to do a survey of that. And then at the end of it, we're going to send you a letter and tell you what you've done, and then send you...
No, but they won't. They won't. They'll send it to other shops and shit as well.
Oh, that as well, yeah. And
dude, how funny would that be, though? Just to stand at a shop in a cookie suit with a camera, and when someone walks in, just block them in front of the shop. Be like, wait. And they're like, excuse me, coming in? Do you want to come in? Do you accept me? And they're like, accept you for what? I'm a cookie. Do you accept me? And they're like, oh, fuck off. Yeah, I accept you, whatever. And then you just film them the whole time. Oh, underwear, socks. Oh, jeans. Yeah. Cool. And then, like, you just send the video off to the shop across the road.
Blue jeans.
Yeah, blue. Okay. Stonewash. Get out.
Because that's effectively what's happening.
True.
And when you're right. It's like when you put it in physical terms like that, that's actually really quite invasive.
That would do. I mean, look, we know our conversations are already tapped on WhatsApp, but
not anymore
because we're on Signal. If you'd like to chat to us, message us.
So that company that keeps on tapping us and giving out our information,
you know who you are.
People,
honest to God, if you don't know what we're talking about, Ryan and I have these conversations on WhatsApp, and then within days of us
hours,
sometimes within hours, sometimes while we're saying it, literally within days of us saying a thing that we have decided it's out there, someone comes on and goes, here it is, and you're like, how the fudge sticks. I find that whole thing very. I guess there's a part of me that's like the activist in me is like, oh, that's really scary, and then there's another part of me that's just like, I just don't care. No,
the other part of me is like, no one has any original thought, and because we're all being fed the same ads, if we like the same things because of cookies, we're all being injected with the same ideas, so it's inevitable that you and I will say something, and then two people across the other side of the world will think exactly the same thing.
Dude, do you know what's a great example? I sent you a message of this morning. Pamela disagrees with me. I sent you it.
She would.
I mean, I knew the response I'd get from you because you are like me. We know we dig deep for these things. But so, few days, a week, I don't know, however long ago it was, we started this second season.
All right, Granddad.
Ooh, I can't remember the last couple of weeks. Right? We were like, Ryan goes, yo, what are we going to do for the thumbnails for this show? And I was like, I don't fucking know. Like, I'll update them or something. So then I popped onto the Photoshop, and I was like, this is me as a graphic designer. This is my train of thought. Pop a color in there. What color? And I just was like, a color wheel. Some sort of turquoisey teal. And I just selected a turquoisey teal, dragged it about the color wheel for a bit. That'll do. So then I was like, I took our photograph, overlaid this like tealy, bluey, greeny color over it. But well, you've seen it, if you're here, you've seen the thumbnail, that greeny blue color. And I thought, that's cool. I've done podcasts before where everything I created was like a yellow and black. There's other podcasts I know, like podcasts I look at, Colin Geddes podcast, it's red and black. The Daily Talk Show, blue and black. I've seen other podcasts, and I thought, that's just in the color I'm familiar with, go with that, whatever. The next day, or 2 days later, the Daily Talk Show, who in my mind are the kings of the podcast, for the record.
And our direct competition.
Yeah, well, they're not.
We're coming for you. We're coming for you.
They're our competition. We are not even We're not even
chewing gum on their shoe.
I was just about to say that.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, I was about to say that exact sentence. I was like, when he finishes, I'll speak about chewing gum. We are chewing gum that they've stepped on, and we haven't even stuck to the sole of their shoe because
We've forgotten about
we've
the
been trodden
pavement
on and
5
dried
years
out
back.
by society at the bottom of the pavement. So they've just cracked on. If you haven't checked out a daily talk show, do Australian guys, like the masters of podcasts in my mind. They basically make a radio show. They're fucking geniuses. So anyway, I mean, look, I'm not going to say they ripped off our color without having seen it, because that's impossible. I think they've infiltrated my subconscious. Anyway, they pulled out this color, and I was like, holy shit. I saw it, and I was like, well, that's identical. Well, it's not identical at all. But I looked at it and just laughed and showed Pam, and she's like, what? I was like, same color as we're using. She went, reach in a bit. And I was like, tell you who'll agree. The rat. Send him the rat. And he goes, oh, for fuck's sake. And I was like, how have we got to this? Like, they had not seen ours. We had not, it was just like out of nowhere.
No,
Cookies.
It's easy. I can tell you how we've got to this. You and I are the source of all that's good and great in the creative world, and everyone's ripping us off.
That sounds fair.
And we're getting no credit for it.
I think that sounds fair.
That's fair, isn't it?
I think that sounds like a very fair explanation.
There's no conspiracy here. We're being tapped.
That's not two men who can't be bothered complaining at all. That's definitely the reality. But it was just this crazy, when I saw it, because everything of theirs is being blue and black, and I just laughed. But I laughed at it and sent them a screenshot going, what were the chances of us? And they were like, lol. Lollage.
Yeah.
A couple of emojis.
Yeah, well, that says it all, doesn't it?
I didn't give a fuck.
A couple of emojis says we ripped you off.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. No, their response was...
We see you. We see you.
Their response was, listen up. Chewing gum, don't care. Do not give a rat's. And I was just like, right. But it was mad that... And that
Are they from India?
Yeah. I don't care about the chewing gum.
Hang on, just let me get my fishing rod out. I'm just hooking you in right there.
Oh my god. Anyway, this random color, and I just thought like, it doesn't.
Do you know what pisses me off about it? I don't mean isn't it? Well, yeah, I don't. It's like when you go from blue to a kind of greeny blue, turquoisey.
Well, to be fair,
different.
Yeah. They said they're doing a whole load of things. So, I mean, I potentially have ruined that for them. In which case, sorry, lads. But
no, I'm not sorry. Not sorry.
Look, there was no way.
Sorry.
The thing was there was absolutely
Chewing
no way.
Can't be sorry.
There was no way in all that they'd seen. They hadn't seen ours because it was like the next day. I'm not even saying that they copied us. You know, I'm saying because they didn't.
Actually, no, because
DM must have copied us.
They're 11 hours ahead of us, aren't they?
So they technically did it before us.
Possibly. Oh shit! Did we copy them?
So we subconsciously copied the Daily Talk Show.
Oh,
god damn it! Sorry, guys.
Apologies.
But
can you tag us in your show? Thanks.
Do you know they I don't even know what episode they're at now. I haven't listened.
It's in the thousands.
It's not worth checking in. No, I don't think
it's too many. It's too many to check.
Daily Talk Show. Now we're just talking about other podcasts. If you'd like to listen to a decent podcast, check out Okay, hold on. Now they're close. They're not at 1,000 yet. I knew they weren't.
Not as close as we are.
I swear to fuck, Spotify accept cookies. Look at this bullshit.
That's disgraceful. I can see that from here.
937 episodes.
Ooh.
Lads. All right? How many have we got? 60. 60.
Hey, come on. That's
60.
more than most.
60 good episodes.
That's over a year's worth of... Oh, no. If we did one a week, it's over a year.
Yeah, so they took a break back in December, like, and then fair play. And like, they are like, honest to God, what they're doing with podcasts is just... And look, they're huge. I would love to know what their like breakdown is globally as well for stuff. Because they have a lot of guests on, but I always feel like it's very Australian. But then Australia is one of those countries, isn't it? Self-sufficient, isn't it?
Australia is one of those countries, yeah.
Well, like,
it is one of the many countries out there that is a country.
Australia, a country. Right? Geography lessons. Aquatic biology.
I would like to know, because it's like, well, how global are they? Because Australia do like to cut themselves off from the rest of the world.
But see, South Africa was like that as well.
Well, because literally they are.
But yeah, but in South Africa it was like that as well. It's a bit like the States. It's like everything's there. I think being in the UK, I would say being part of Europe, but being a very small country buried in a huge European collective,
on the fringes, I think.
on the fringes, yeah, where I think it's quite different because you interact with everyone. Where I think they're just like they don't give a rat's. It doesn't matter.
I think the problem is they do give a rat's, but because the rest of the world doesn't give a rat's because they're so far away. Unless, of course, they want to go surfing and have a nice warm holiday. In which case, Australia. Pew! Summer
True
sun. No, winter sun. Winter sun. Over there.
So anyway, there you go. Cookies. Accept cookies. Why not? Where else are we going to go with it?
I think. Where are we? I can't tell time anymore.
Well,
the other one.
We're at 35 minutes.
We're 35 minutes. I think, if you've reached this far,
fair play to you.
Fair play, and can you put the speed of your internet in the comments below?
Yeah. Where are you?
Not gonna
in the world.
Not gonna read it. Probably. We might comment on it.
I will.
Okay,
If someone's responding to you on Instagram, it's probably me. All right, or on YouTube. It's not the rat. The rat isn't. Because after we've stopped recording, the rat's gone and lay in a corner somewhere.
I have to have a snooze.
Yeah. I phoned him earlier. He was sleeping. Middle of the day. Hello? He's like this.
It wasn't the middle of the day. It was like 4 o'clock.
Hello. I was like, oh, what are you doing? He's like, just having a nap. I said to him, you won't be having a nap when you have a kid. You won't. Midday naps.
Yeah, that's it. I'm getting
actually,
in.
Actually, hold on, right? Just before we can this. Whole entire thing. Delete the page.
I'm holding on.
We see when you do have a kid.
On?
Okay, I get it. When you do have a kid, bit of advice, parent to be.
Here we go.
There's one bit of advice, like that worked for Pamela and I, especially for me, and it was sleep whenever you can, right?
Already
because loads of people are like, because see the way you're just having a nap in the middle of the day, right? No one's business. Loads of people I know like struggle and stuff with kids and sleeping and things, but we used to just sleep whenever. So I used to love sleeping on the sofa. When Noah was a little baby, just lying on my chest.
Yeah.
Safety. Put some pillows next to the sofa. Go for a kid. So you can. It is possible to do the daytime nap as an adult with a kid. Just saying.
I'll be doing that. No doubt. No doubt.
Anyway, cool. Right, I'm finished my beer.
Oh, Jesus. I finished my run.
There's food on the way.
Oh, that was rum and coke. Oh, is there? That's nice for you.
Getting a burger.
Ooh,
there's
another one.
Flies back again. Bastard.
Oh, Jesus.
A little bit of fluff. Anyway, cool. Look, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Leave a comment about your internet speed or whatever below. Share the episode with your mates or whatever if you care. If you don't care, we don't care. But we appreciate you listening and tagging along.
That's like the worst rap song ever.
It is,
like,
isn't it?
Isn't it like Limp Bizkit? Like, you raise your hands in the air. And like, we just put your hands down. Stand on your hands. Yeah. Get all that chewing gum off the bottom of your soul. Put it on your hands.
To be honest, it sounded like a rap song that Boris Johnson would have written though.
Stay in, stay out.
Thanks for watching. Do watch, but don't watch. If you did enjoy watching, comment below, but we probably won't listen anyway. And if you do comment, we might reply. But you don't have to comment unless you want to comment. Thanks for watching, but also don't watch unless you enjoyed watching. This has been episode 4 of the Daily Talk Show. I nearly said.
This has been episode 4 of the Tory government manifesto.
Yeah, manifesto
podcast.
No, seriously though, episode.
That's how all Tories talk, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just loads of. Do you know? I often look at the news and go, I can't believe that man. He looks like a deranged scarecrow. I looked at the photograph the other day, and there was just a photo of him, like looking at the camera, head. He's like, and his hair was all over the show, and I was like, it's like the Lion of Witch in a fucking wardrobe here. How has this man? Sometimes I'll go to like BBC News, and there'll be 2 videos as breaking news, and they'll be like that man and Donald Trump, and I just look at the news and I go, we're all fucked.
Ironically, those 2 can get into power, yet we can't get over 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
Well, unless you're checking out @Dill Takes Photos.
Yeah, if you'd like to check it out, it's actually Dyllon Osborne on YouTube. Dill Takes Photos on all other social media channels if you'd like to check that out. I am also on Clubhouse. If you're up for that. Dill takes photos on Clubhouse.
No, you're not. Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, we were gonna. We should do a live Clubhouse thing where we
should.
just chat and people can listen in.
If you aren't
To an
aware of
actual phone
Clubhouse,
call.
it's basically like tapping into this live. It's a bit weird, actually. Do you know what the only thing... We're getting close to the 45-minute mark here. Do you know what the only thing
Oh Jesus!
that concerns me about Clubhouse? I'm pretty sure it's owned by the guys that run Parler.
Oh,
I did sign up for
they-
Parler, but it was very
it's very right wing, isn't it?
right-wing Republican American. Not that I'm pro or against that, right?
You're
It
not
just-
pro. Are you not against people in white hats? Pointy. White
Well, I'm
hats?
against that, but I mean, I'm not commenting on that. I'm just saying, like, it seems like it's
I'm
being
just trying to
used a
bait you.
lot.
Just bait
Yeah,
you.
it seems like I used a lot. I found
I think-
Parler
yeah.
through Awaken with JP, and then I looked at all the people on it, and I was
must
like,
be right wing.
it was. But the problem with it was that it was only right wing. That was the issue, and I was like, this is a bit fucking weird. So
Well, see, that's the
just went
problem.
back to
isn't it? So now
Zuckerberg.
yeah, because you've got the problem with like
More-
everything's very democratic or supposedly one side, and then you go to another platform where it's all right wing, and it's like, well, that's just terrible, isn't it? Because no one's actually talking to each other. Everyone's just shouting their own
shouting the
echo
same
chamber.
thing. And the problem is, like, with when it comes to things like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, it's like it's a classic example of know the enemy, better to know your enemy. You know that less scared of the enemy. You know what I mean?
I
like-
know exactly what you mean.
What's that saying?
I think it's something like, what is it? Something about your friends in your. Oh God!
It's better to know the enemy.
Was it keep
that you know.
keep your friends?
No.
Was it keep your friends
No.
close because your enemy's
No.
closer?
Better.
Better to know thine enemy than thine friend. When jousting with ein. No, I'm just turned to German there. That's just it. I went from Middle Ages to German in one foul swoop. Incredible.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know what it is. I googled it, but it's a big long load of bollocks. Basically, it's like
Don't worry about it.
the enemy you know is less scarier than the enemy you don't. Something like that. So you go to party and you go, Joe, I don't know about this. But then I'm like, people go, oh, but Zuckerberg. You're like, I know. But you know what? So far, it's been all right. So I'll go back to what I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, look,
Okay,
42
fine.
minutes in. Episode 4, Season 2. Just two blokes talking shit on the internet. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've probably not taken anything away from it, but maybe it's killed a bit of time.
Yeah. Or 45 minutes of time.
45
to be
minutes.
precise.
So yeah, thanks for
Have
watching.
you enjoyed it?
Have you? Let us know in the comments. Share it
No,
if you
no,
like
you.
it.
I'm asking
Me,
you.
I love it.
Not them.
I fucking love it. It's great fun.
No, it's
You know?
great. I think it's amazing because we do this anyway.
Yeah.
It's
What
we
blows
just
my
put
mind every day is that we just how we met and how we like talk to each other. You know, like when
Yeah.
you really put it down on paper, like you and I have probably hung out in person 10 times, maybe. Would that be maximum?
Well, I mean, we've hung out for like if you'd say the times we've met. I mean, we're talking actual days.
No,
Actually,
I'm saying
even
like
actual days.
chunks of time.
Oh,
we
chunks
looked at
of time.
chunks of time, 10 maximum.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting on like fucking brothers. You know?
Yeah.
Powers
and
of the
we've certainly
internet.
Spent, Tinterweb.
And
Tinternet.
that's because the internet gets rid of a lot of the small talk, you know?
Ah.
So he's done. He's had enough of this episode. I can hear him.
No,
He's like,
I was just. No, the
picking
thing
his
is,
teeth.
I
I'm
was
done.
just about to. I was just about to go. Oh yeah, 'cause it's kind of like Tinder or
yeah.
online dating.
Basically,
know?
yeah. With
Not that
no
I've done
penetration at all. At all, by the way.
Nah.
Just for the record.
Although we have pretty much shared a bed.
Yeah. Oh, which
True,
case,
true story that.
I feel sorry for anyone who's shared rooms or beds with me in the past because I had to buy breathe right strips the other day for my nose to stop me from fucking snoring. Like legit, that's where I am in my life. Breathe right to stop me snoring. Look, dude, 44 minutes, 25 seconds. Let's not go over
Let's
45.
just end it.
Thanks for watching.
End it.
I've been Dylan. If you want to see more from me, you can see him on my YouTube channel, Dylan Osmond, on my Instagram profile, Dylan Takes Photos. And the rat.
Don't bother. We'll see you later.